Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and I wanted to make you this video today while I am up in the mountains of Georgia, the beautiful mountains. They are absolutely wonderful. So I had this idea to make a video a little while ago about why travelers get Bitcoin. You see, I've been traveling for, I don't know, the past 6 or 8 months, and whenever I talk with travelers, they just kind of get Bitcoin. Like when I was living in America and I talked with people about Bitcoin, they'd be like, well, why do you need Bitcoin? You just go to your bank. But when you travel, you understand why Bitcoin is so useful. So there's 3 reasons I came up to as why travelers get Bitcoin. And I just wanted to share those with you so that you could kind of understand why Bitcoin is the future. So first reason why travelers get Bitcoin, and this is the first reason why most people don't get Bitcoin, is because they're like, well, where do I buy Bitcoin? How come can I go to my bank to get it? And the answer is no, you need to go to an exchange. But if you travel, if you go anywhere in the world, once you get there, you need to change your money. You go to an exchange. That's what happens. That's normal. So first thing I say to somebody when they're like, well, where do you get Bitcoin? I was like, well, when you go from one country to another, where do you go to get the new money? And they're like, an exchange. And I'm like, boom, that's where you go to get Bitcoin. You go to an exchange. So reason number 1, because travelers get, you just need to go to an exchange. That's where you get Bitcoin. That's where you exchange one form of money for another. The second reason why is, these mountains are so beautiful. Like this one right here, kind of forget my train of thought. I don't think I'm going to climb up there, but that would be fun to do. The second reason why travelers get Bitcoin is because they travel a whole bunch, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Like for instance, if you go to Europe, outside of the Eurozone, so out of like the Schengen states, dude, every single country you have to change money. Like former Yugoslavia, you have to change money a dozen times in order to get through. And everywhere else, you always have to change money. It's like, why do you need a different form of governmental money each place you go? You should just say, hey, you know what? I trust Bitcoin technology and more than I trust governments. And because of that, I'll use technology wherever I go to pay for stuff. So it makes stuff easier because over the past 8 months, I don't know, I've used at least a dozen different currencies. And it's just a pain because you know what happens? The exchanges, they just try and rip you off. I mean, that kind of happens in crypto as well. The exchanges try and rip you off. But that's all they do in the countries. The exchanges try and rip you off in terms of exchange rates. And banks will sometimes do that too. So that's reason number 2. So we have reason number 1 because they know exchanges. Reason number 2 because it just makes sense to have one currency you can use anywhere in the world. And reason number 3, the biggest reason why they get it is because a lot of these travelers, especially when they go to Asia or Eastern Europe, they see how far behind the United States is in terms of technology. Now, we think from the United States we're the best in the world. We know all types of stuff. I mean, we have Silicon Valley and Austin, which is like the new Silicon Valley. And in terms of tech, we're way ahead. Well, guess what? We're not. Asia, way far ahead. People don't even use credit cards anymore. They pay for everything on their phone. Like with WeChat and with Alipay and stuff like that. But even more than that, dude, just for instance, internet, okay? In the United States, you can pay for internet. I remember when I was in the United States, I was down in Miami, and I think it was like for 100 megabit per second upload and download, I think it was like $150 or something like that per month. Super expensive, but it didn't even work that well. Standard internet in the United States is like, I don't know, 10 megabit per second, something like that. Well, guess what? In Eastern Europe and Asia, dude, it's blazing fast. Most of the places I go have 100 megabit upload and download. And so, yeah. And so they're just more advanced in terms of technology. So that's why they get Bitcoin as well, because Bitcoin is the future. So anyways, that's all for today. I just want to make that video for you as to why travelers get Bitcoin and just show you this pretty little area that I'm in. The mountains are gorgeous. I'm going to go, I think up here. Yeah, this one right here. There's a little church up there I'm going to go visit. And then that one is a badass mountain. I'd like to get to the top of that one. So maybe, we'll see. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.